Hello guys, I hope that I'm live and everybody can see me guys. Is my screen visible and my voice clear guys? Please let me know into the comment section guys. Hello everyone guys, welcome to the day 5 of this boot camp. I hope that I'm live and everybody can see my screen and my voice is clearly audible. Okay, that's really great guys. That's really great. Good evening everyone guys. Good evening. Welcome to the day 5 of Python boot camp guys. Okay. That's great. That's great. Awesome, guys. Awesome. I hope that everything is fine, guys. And up till now, everything is going as expected. Okay. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome, guys. Good evening, guys. Okay. That's awesome. That's nice to hear that everything is going as expected. I hope that everything must be fine at your place and everything must be going well. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the day 5 of the boot camp, guys. Okay, I'll wait for 5 minutes, guys, so that everybody join. Till then, you can ask any doubts and any you can say questions if you have, guys. Okay, good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome to the day 5 of the boot camp. Good evening, guys. Good evening. That's awesome. That's really great to hear that everything is fine and you guys are enjoying the boot camp. Okay, that's great. Guys, if you have any doubts, please start. You can say putting your questions. If you have any doubts, I'll wait for 5 minutes and then we'll start our today's topic, guys. Yeah, Nikhil, you would be able to learn everything about the Python. Please wait. We are going to do everything that would be, you can say about Python. We are going to talk, you can say almost everything, guys. Don't worry about that. Divya, we have already talked about the tuple and list. It's a very huge topic. We have already talked about tuple and list into the yesterday's class. So you can watch the yesterday's video again. You would be getting a call from my backend team. They would be telling you what project you have to do. So don't worry about the projects, guys. Yeah, I'll quickly give you a brief about yesterday's class. Don't worry, guys. We are going to talk about the dictionary as well. Don't worry. Okay, we are going to cover the dictionary as well. Don't worry, guys. Is my screen not clear, guys? Can anybody confirm? Someone is saying that my screen is not clear. No, the project won't be that much hard. It would be what I have explained into the class. My team would be asking you the questions, or you can say the project related to what we have covered into the class. There would be nothing out of the syllabus or what I have not discussed into the class. Don't worry about that, guys. See, JavaScript and Python, you can say once you have learned one programming language to, you can say if you are stepping into the another programming language, it's little bit easy, but you can say the use of the languages might be different. JavaScript is mostly used for web development and Python has, you can say major of its use into the field of data science, AI, ML and IoT, guys. But you can see like oops concept and some of the other concepts, they might be similar but the syntax might be different. That's what the you can say difference between the two languages are. Okay, welcome guys, welcome. Okay, I'll wait for 1 more minute, guys. If you have any doubts regarding the boot camp or any question, you can put into the comment section, guys. Jumita Biswas, if you have missed yesterday's class, you can watch the video. It's uploaded onto the YouTube. You can watch that. Okay, guys, it's 8:20 now, so let's get started. So I hope that my OneNote screen is clearly visible to you guys. Let me just zoom it out for you. So I hope that is my screen clearly visible to you guys. Can anybody confirm? Is my screen visible? Please let me know into the comment section. Quickly, guys, is my screen clearly visible? Guys, please let me know quickly into the comment section. Is my screen clearly visible? Okay, that's great. So now we'll start, guys. So as we have discussed in today's video, we are going to start with conditional statement. But before moving on to the conditional statement directly, let me just give you a quick, you can say, brief of yesterday's class, and then we'll start with operator and then conditional statements. So guys, we have into the yesterday's session, we have talked about the list and tuple. Let me just show you the code. So this is what exactly we have discussed. We have talked about the list. This is how we declare the list. List is, you can say, a non-primitive data type that can be decomposed further. That means you can decompose or broke down this further, and we use, you can say, square brackets to declare the list. And if you want to have an access of the any element that is being stored into the list, we use indexes for that, and indexes starts from 0. If you have to have an access of the first element, we use 0, second element 1, then third element, you can say 2, fourth element 3, like this. That is the element that you want to access minus 1. That will give you an access of the element that you are going to access. Now we have talked about how we are going to replace, or you can say remove, the elements from the list and add the new elements. So what you have to do is you have to pass the starting index from where you have to remove the elements, and the last index would be plus 1. That is up till where, or you can say up till what index you have to go, plus 1, because Python excludes the last index. That's why. So if you have to go till fourth index, you have to give 5, and then you can pass the data, whatever data you want to replace with the, you can say, whatever you have pushed it out. And if you want to remove all the elements from the starting index, and then if you have to jump and add the new element, this is what the syntax is. Now we have discussed about the length function. If you have to get the length of the list, you can use this length function. The second thing what we have talked about is remove and pop. If you want to remove the elements from the list, you can use remove and pop. If you want to add the elements, if you don't have to remove, what we were discussing up till now over here till here, that is line number 8, is remove the elements and then add. But over here, if you don't want to remove, if you want to just add, then we can use insert. And if you want to just remove, then we can use remove and pop. In the similar way, we have discussed about tuples, guys. Just the difference between the list and the tuples is that tuples are declared using parentheses or round brackets, and tuples are immutable. You cannot have, you can say, you cannot change the tuples once you have declared. It's constant. Once declared, that will remain same throughout the code, guys. That's what the, you can say, difference between the list and the tuples is, and that's what we have discussed. So that's all about the brief of the yesterday's class. Now we'll jump with the new topic that is known as operators, guys. Let me just write it down. So operators. So what exactly are the operators, guys? Let me just tell you. So let's just say I'm declaring this variable that is a equal to 1. Now I want to perform certain operation on this, guys. Let's just say there is one more variable that is b equal to 2. Now let's just say I want to do certain calculation or mathematical operation that is known as a plus b, or you can say a multiplication b, or we can say a division b, or you can say a exponent your b, something like this. If I want to do these kinds of operations, we require operators for that, guys. There can be, this is all mathematical operations. We can do comparison or assignment operation. There are various kinds of operators into the Python, but my major aim is to tell what exactly is the operator is. If you want to do any kind of an operations on the variable, we require operators for that. And whenever we use any kind of an operator, there is two things, guys, that is known as operands and operator. So this symbol that we have seen, that is this and these two parts, they are called as operators, guys. They are called as operators. And you can say the variables on which we perform the operation, they are known as operands. So is this clear, guys, what I've informed about the operator, guys? Is this part clear? Yeah, minus is also one kind of an arithmetic operator. We are going to talk about the arithmetic operator. What is operator, guys? Is this clear? Is the operator part clear up till now, guys? Okay, okay, okay. Let me just jump back and start with. So based upon the operands, guys, that is based upon how many operands the particular operator is using, operators are divided into the three part. Let me just tell you. The first one is known as unary operator. The second one is known as binary operator. The third one is known as your ternary operator. So unary, binary, and ternary. Unary means one, binary means two, and ternary means three. So if any operator that is using one operand, let me just give it to you an example. Let's just say I'm saying a is equal to 1, but I'm saying now a is what equal to minus a. So now what would be the value of a? That is minus 1, guys. So over here, this minus is using what? Only one operand. So this is called as unary, or you can say operator. Now binary, we have already talked about. That is, we can say a plus b, a into b, or a minus b, a division b. So these are what? They are using two operands, that is a and b, and there is one operator over here. And ternary, there can be, you can say, ternary operator is, you can say, just a unique thing that requires three operands. That means we would be using three operators over here. That is a little bit advanced topic. I'll not jump into this. First we'll understand the conditional statements, and then we will going to start how exactly we write the syntax for ternary operator. But just up till now, just remember that we would be using three operands inside the ternary operator. So I hope that unary, ternary, and binary is clear. So let me just start with, you can say, binary. What are the binary operators? Because unary is very small concept. That is, we have this minus a plus a, and that's it. These are, you can say, one operators. And in certain other languages, we can have a plus 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 a, and you can say a minus minus and minus minus a, like this. But this is not there in Python. If this concept must be there, then I would have already discussed the unary operator. But there are only plus and minus, that's it. You can just change, let's just, if I'm saying minus, that means it will change what I'm passing. That's what exactly it is. If it is plus, it will change it to the minus. And if it is minus, then sorry, if it, yeah, if it is minus, then it will change it to the plus. And if it is, you can say, minus, then it will change shift back to the plus. That's what exactly is the difference is. So now we'll jump back directly towards the binary part, because that's the most important thing that we have to discuss today. So we'll start with second, that is known as your binary operator. The first category that we are going to see into the binary part is your arithmetic operators. So let's just jump back towards the code, and let's just start with our binary operators, guys. So the first, you can say, part that we are going to see is your arithmetic operators. So let me just tell you. So let's just say I've declared one variable, that is a equal to, you can say, 10 and b equal to 20. Now let's just say I want to perform the addition of this. So I can simply say a plus b, and that will give me the addition of this. In the similar way, you can do your multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction as well, guys. Let me just show it to you. Minus, and then we can have your multiplication part, and then we can have the division, guys. That's what exactly it is. Let me just show you the output. So you can see this is what exactly is the output is, and there is nothing, you can say, such new in this. This is just the basics mathematics. If you want to do calculation, or you can say mathematical operations, we require arithmetic operator. And there is one more, let me just show it to you. That is called as a to the power b. If we have already talked about, you can say 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, and 2 to the power 4, somewhat like this. So if you want to do the power part, we can simply do like this. We can simply add double asterisk, and we can say 2. That means a to the power b. Let me just show it to you. let it print. Okay, so you can see this is what exactly is the output for this is. Let me just shift back to 2 and let's just say 3 over here. That would be a little bit easy. So you can see 2 to the power 3 is 8. So that's what exactly would be the output for this, guys. So I hope that arithmetic operator is clear. The second part that we are going to see is your comparison operator, guys. So let's get started with the comparison operator. So comparison, that means if you want to compare two variables, that is, let's just say if A is greater or B to B, or if B is equal to B, or if either it is greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or not equal to. So if you want to do any sort of a comparison, then we use comparison operator. You must be familiar with something that is known as equal to, and that is less than equal to, greater than equal to, less than, greater than, like this sort of a symbols into the mathematics. You must be familiar of all these things. So in, you can say in Python, if we want to do the equal part, that is if we want to do whether the two variables are equal or not, we just do like this. And if we want to do this sort of a thing, then we'll say just this and this. And if we want to do this part, then we'll add this like this, and this, they both are same. There is just a difference between the equal to and this two part, guys. If you want to do these two parts, or that these three parts, so we, for equal to we use write this, and for, you can say, for this part we add this symbol, and this, for this part we add this. So that's what exactly we do for greater than and less than equal to, guys. That's what exactly is. Instead of adding just this sort of a line, we add equal to parts, sir. So I hope that this part is also clear. Let me just show it to you in the code. So let's just, if I'm saying print A is equal to B. So over here, what it is, what do I mean to say is that whether A is equal to B. If I'm adding double equal to, that means A is equal to B. It is saying, I'm requesting the Python, please check whether the A is equal to B or not. Let me just add the second part, that is A is, you can say, greater than B. So if I want to say that whether the A is greater than B, I'm going to say like this. If I'm going to say print A is less than B, then I'm going to say like this. And if I'm going to say that is A is greater than equal to B, then I'm going to say like this. And if I'm going to say A is less than equal to B, then like this. And if I'm going to add not equal to, then like this. Not equal to is going to be added like this. Let's just run this code and see. So you can see we have got true, false sort of a thing. So is A equal to B? That is false. Is A greater than B? That is also false. Is A less than B? You can say that is absolutely true, guys. So we have got true. Is A less than or equal to B? That is also true, guys. A is less than equal to B. Is A greater than equal to B? That is false, guys. And is A not equal to B? Is 10 not equal to B? That is absolutely true, guys. So that's why we have got in the last as true. So if we are doing any sort of a comparison part, we are going to get an output in Boolean value, guys. So that's what exactly it is. Now the third operator that we are going to see is your assignment operators, guys. Let me just tell you, assignment operator. Let me just clear all this part so that there is little bit less mess. Let's just clear this. Yeah. So now let's just scroll it down and let's just talk about the assignment operator, guys. So some might be thinking that why in Python we have double, you can say, whenever we want to do the comparison equal part, why we are going to add double equal to, guys. So in Python, guys, if you want to do assignment, let's just say I want to assign something to some variable. Let's just say if I'm saying A, that is equal to 3. So what I'm saying, what Python, please assign 3 to variable A. So what I'm saying assigning part. So this is called as assignment operator, guys. Whenever you want to assign anything into the Python, we use assignment operator, and assignment operator is equal to. So over here there is equal to, So that's why we call it as an assignment operator. There is not only just equal to assignment operator, guys. There are certain things other, you can say there are certain other assignment operator as well. The first one is equal to, second one is plus equal to, third one is not this. Let me just show it to you. Yeah, so there is minus equal to, the second one is your asterisk equal to, that means multiplication. In Python, whenever we say asterisk, single asterisk, not double asterisk. If we are saying single asterisk, that means multiplication. There is division equal to. These all are your assignment operator, guys. Let me just show it to you. So first, one more thing, guys. If we are saying, let's just say a equal to 1, guys, so that means we are assigning, okay, just a, assign 1 to the a. If I'm saying a plus equal to 1, what does this means, guys? This is equal to, say, a plus 1. This is what this part is same as double equal to, you can say, in the world of Python. So if I'm saying a plus 1 equal to 1, that is equal to a equal to a plus 1. If I'm saying a minus equal to 1, this would be a equal to your a minus 1. Let me just scroll it down and show it to you. So if I'm saying a plus equal to 1, it would be equal to a equal to a plus 1. If I'm saying a minus equal to 1, I'm saying a equal to a minus 1. If I'm saying a asterisk equal to 1, that means a equal to a into 1. And if I'm saying a division equal to 1, that means I'm saying a equal to a divided by 1. So this is what exactly the rest, you can say, assignment operators means. So whatever you put over here, that would be, you can say, that operation would be done and it would be assigned initially. This is what exactly is the assignment operator is. Let me just show it to you. If I'm saying, let's just say a equal to what, we have already discussed about the equal to part that we have done over here. So we are using this part, so I'm not going to go with equal to again to waste our time. So what exactly we are going to say is your plus 1, sorry, 1, and then print this a, and then we are going to say a equal, that is your minus 1, and then we are going to print this part. And after this, what we are going to say, we are going to say a asterisk equal to 2, and then we are going to print this part. And one last time, we are going to say a divided equal to 2, and then we are going to print this part. So let's just see what exactly would be the output of this. Let's just run our code and see. So you can see we have got 3, 2, 4, and then 2.0. So this is what exactly it is. Our a value is what, 2. If we add 1 inside it, it would be 3. Then if we'll subtract it by 1, we'll get 2. And the initial value in the beginning, that is a, is now equal to 2. So if 2 multiplied by 2 would be 4. And then again, once the 4 is being divided by 2, we'll get the output as 2, guys. So this is what exactly all about operators, guys. I hope that everything regarding the operator, that is assignment, you can say your comparison, and your, you can say, arithmetic operator, that is clear, guys. Okay, is operator clear, guys? Okay, modulus, this percent part is known as modulus. Let me just show it to you guys as well. Okay, if I'm saying print a percent b, so it is going to say a modulus b. So whenever we do, you can say, your division, guys, there is something that is known as quotient and remainder. So whenever we do, you can say, your division part, so to get the quotient, we can use this part. If you want to get the remainder, guys, if you want to get the remainder, then we use this modulus, and this comes under your arithmetic operator. Let me just show it to you, guys. So we are getting 2 over here, guys. So you can see this is what exactly is the, you can say, remainder of this part, guys. So this is how exactly it works, and this is how this goes with your, you can say, remainder part, guys. Is modulus also clear? Yeah, modulus, this percent is called as modulus, guys. And if we are saying a modulus b, that will give you the remainder of the division, guys. No, there is nothing such as triple equal to that is being used into the JavaScript. There is nothing such triple equal to into the Python. Is there any doubts regarding the operator, guys? There is nothing such a plus plus a minus minus. Let me just show it to you guys. If I'm saying a plus plus, let me just say, if I'm saying a plus plus, you can see I'm getting an error, guys. Let me just show it to you. There is nothing such a plus plus or a minus minus. These things are possible into the Java and JavaScript or your C++ sort of languages, guys. This is not possible into the Python. Okay, is there anything else, guys? Okay, let me just explain the modulus as well. Okay, let me just show it to you. Let's just say if I'm there is a division, guys. So let's just go to class 5, guys. This is, you can say, just the basics. Let's just say I'm saying, you can say 20 divided by 10, guys. So whenever not if let's just take it as 21, guys, then it would be, or 24, let's just say 24, guys. So if I'll say 2 over here, so I can say 20, and then we're left with 4, guys. So if I want to do the complete division, then what I'll do, I'll quickly add a decimal over here, and then I'll add 0, and I'll say 4, and then I'll add 40 over here, and then this would be cut like this. So this is how exactly we perform the complete division, guys. But now let's just say I don't want to do the complete division. I just want to have this part. I just want to get this out, or sorry, I want to get this. I want to get this as my answer after certain operations. This is possible using this part. This is possible using this. But if you want to get this remainder, that this is called as remainder. Remember, we used to write two things that is known as quotient and remainder. If you want to get the remainder, then we use this part that is known as modulus. This is called as modulus. Is modulus clear now? Is modulus clear, guys? Guys, please let me know into the modulus. Is modulus clear? We have already talked about double asterisk. That's the 8 power. If you want to do the power part, then we use double asterisk. Okay. Now let's just start with conditional statement, guys. I hope that the operator part is clear and everything is covered about, you can say, the operator. Now let's assume that there is one road. Let's just take it like this. Let's just assume this. Let me just draw it like this, and let's just say like this, and let's just draw this, and let's just take it like this, and let's assume that there is one person. Let's just draw it like this. So my drawing is not that much good, guys, so please bear with me. Now let's just say this person is having one, you can say, coin. Let's just say the upper part is this and the lower part is this, that is heads and tail. Let's just say he has 1 rupee coin, and now he decided that, okay, I'll toss a coin. Let's just say I'll toss a coin. If heads come, let's just say if heads come, then I'll take right hand side. That means I'll go on to this part. If tails come, then I'm going to take the left hand side. Let's just say, based upon the toss, whatever the output of the toss is going to decide his path. That is whether he is going to take the left or he is going to take the right. He's not sure of what exactly, you can say, which path he is going to take, but the path that he's going to take is dependent upon the toss, guys. What would be the output of the toss? So if you want to do certain similar thing into the Python, let's just say you are not clear about which set of code you need to run. That depends upon the input of the user, or you can say the input from somewhere else. Let's just say your database, or you can say your if you are having you can say front end website. So whatever the input you are getting from the front end, based upon that you are going to decide, or based upon the input of the user, you are going to decide which set of code you are going to run. Then we use conditional statement, guys. This is called as conditional statement. So conditional statements are called as if and else part. So if I'm going to do, let me just show it to you. So if I'm saying if that is A greater than B, then do what? Then do run this lines of code. Let's just say this part. And let me just scroll it down. Let's just bring this as well. And if I'm saying that else, if this condition is false, let's just say A is not greater than B, then learn this lines of code. So let's just say I want to do certain this sort of thing, then we use conditional statements, and this is what exactly is the condition. You can say your conditional statements are. Let's just you can say comment all these part, because we are going to get unnecessary outputs. We don't want that. Let's just go up till here and let's just run. Let's just remove all these parts. Yeah, and let's just remove this as well. Now let's just declare two fresh variables. That is, let's just little bit go over here and let's just say number one equal to your, you can say 100, and number two equal to your 200. Now let's just say I'm saying if number one is what greater than number two, then I need to print this line of code. I want to print that is number one is greater than number two. And into the else part, we are going to do the reverse of this. That is, we are going to say number two is what greater than number one. So this is what exactly we are going to do with. So can anybody tell me what would be the output of this, guys? We have discussed, and this is nothing you can say such that much advanced concept. So can anybody tell me what would be the output of this, guys? What would be the output of this code, guys? Let me just paste you the code into the comment section. What would be the output for this, guys? I've pasted the code into the comment section, guys. Okay, number two is greater than number one. Okay, the first option. Any other possible output that you might be thinking? Okay, else would run. That's really nice, guys. That's really awesome. Let's just run this code. And you are absolutely right, guys. There is nothing new. Now, let me just add one more thing into this. Let's just say that let me just remove this part and let's just say like this. Now there is one more possibility, guys. Let's just say he's tossing the coin and he's taking one extraordinary case. Let's just say instead of heads and tail, if the coin stands straight like this, let's just say neither head nor tail. Let's just say he toss a coin, but there is an extraordinary case that you can say the chance of getting this is very less. You can say absolutely equal to none, but this fits very best to our example, so that's why I'm taking this. So if it stands straight, he says that I'll take a straight path. Now let's just say there are three conditions, guys, over here. That is, if heads then right, if tails then left, and if the coin stands straight, then we are going to take the straight path. So if I have to add this part, or you can say this sort of a thing, guys, so how can we add it? The first condition is added, but else part is added. Now I have to add one more condition over here. So we can have else if like this, guys. We can have else if into the Python. If this condition is false, then it's going to check with this. If this is also false, then it is going to run this. Let me just show you how exactly this is going to run. Let's just work with this. Let's just say like this. Let's just go over here and let's just say else if, and let's just print over here this part, and instead of this Over here, what I have to do is, let's just add this. Both the numbers are equal. Let's just add this and run this code. Okay, there is, okay, I need to add the condition as well. Is number 2 greater than number 1? Number 1, like this. Let's just run this code. Okay, so you can see what happened over here. It just checked for the first condition, that is number 1 greater than number 2? That is false, guys. The output for this is false. Then it went to this part. It checked whether this condition is true. Now this condition was true, guys, so it entered over here. It entered inside this line of code, that is line number 57, guys. It entered at line number 57, and then it just come out. It didn't even check for what exactly is written inside the else part. It doesn't care. If one condition is true, then it will just ignore what you have written into the, you can say, next part. Now let's assume that I'm saying something like this. Let's just say I'm saying this sort of a thing, and what I'm doing is I'm having this part. Let's just say I'm taking both as, you can say, 100. Let's just say 100, 100, 100. So now which line, what would be the output of this code? Oh, sorry, let's just scroll it down, guys. Yeah, let me just scroll this. Let me just show you. So this is what exactly the proper code that I've written, guys. Please let me know which block would be executed. That is 54, 56, or 58. The code that I've written after this, which code, you can say, which block would be executed. That is if, or else part. Please let me know into the comment section, guys, if, or else block would be executed. Okay, both are equal. We are going to get both are equal. Some are saying that means else block is going to be executed. Let's just, any other possibility, guys? Some are saying 54 and 58. Okay, 54. Let's just note it down. Okay. Some are saying 54, 58, and then some were saying 50. Okay. What is the next? 56? Is anybody thinking of 56? Okay, I got it. One guy is saying 56. Okay, let's just run this code. Let's just run and check what is the output that we are going to get. So let's just scroll up and see. You can see number 1 is greater than number 2, guys. The block that is going to be executed is 54, guys. Why? You can see the number 1 is greater than or equal to number 2, guys. We have put, you can say, number 1 is greater than or equal to, guys. So you can see this condition is true. Once this condition is true, it is going to enter inside this part, guys. And after that, it doesn't even care whether these two conditions are true or false. That doesn't matter. It will just run this code, and it will jump after this, whatever I've written after this. Let me just show it to you. Okay, conditional statements. So let's just run this and let's just see. So you can see it just entered inside this part, and it didn't even care what I've written inside this, and it just jumped over here, that is at line number 61, and it just printed that is conditional statements by Kushagra Choudhary. So you can see this is how exactly the conditional statement works. First block, it depends upon the condition, guys. Wherever it will find true, it will enter inside that condition, and it is going to, you can say, just print. That's my name, guys. It's Kushagra Choudhary. Okay, guys, Saksham, we are going to talk about the project, don't worry. Okay, okay. Guys, we are going to discuss about the loops as well. The class is not yet over, guys. Class is going to be conducted 15 to 20 minutes more. There is 20 minutes yet left, guys. We are going to talk about the you can say loops as well. Don't worry. Is there anything else, guys, that you want, or you can say any doubt that you want to ask, guys, regarding the conditional statements? Okay, okay. I don't know, guys, why you are just talking about the certificates, attendance, and project, guys. Please focus on what I'm telling. You will get a proper information, guys, regarding everything. Don't worry about it, guys. I've already informed this many times, guys. Please stick to what I'm saying. Now, let's just say if I'm explaining anything, guys, and to response this, that is certificate, attendance, and all other things, you have wasted your 2 to 3 minutes, guys, now. So please focus, please don't waste time. Please just stick to the concept that I'm explaining, guys. Don't run so fast. That breaks my, you can say, sequence, or you can say the, you can say a little bit of break comes in between, guys. That avoids, or that makes it difficult for you guys as well as for me, guys. So please focus on one, or you can say the topic that we are discussing, guys. Yeah, we can have a nested if as well. Now let's just focus on nested. Let me just tell you. Let's just, if I want to add one more if over here, let's just say if I'm saying number one is equal to number two, then print this part. So let's just say if I'm saying it like this, and we can add this else part over here as well. We can say else, and we can say print, that is your, over here we can say both are equal, and over here what we have written is number one is greater than number two. So now let's just remove this part, and let's just say number one over here, and let's just say number two, and let's just remove this part. Okay, so this is what exactly is the nested if concept, guys. That is if inside an if block. If we'll run this, we will get both are equal, guys. So you can say first it entered inside it, because the condition, this, sorry, yeah, it entered inside it, that is this condition is true, and after that it checked whether this condition is true or not. If this would have been false, let's just say I'm saying this, guys, I have reversed the condition, so we are going to get the else part. Let me just, okay, we, that's why we are getting it like this. Let's just say 200. Yeah. So you can see number one is greater than number two, or whatever we have written inside it. So that's how the, you can say, nested if part work, guys. So there is nothing new inside the nested if, or you can say nested if is just same of, yeah, there is semicolon is very important, guys. Let me just tell you why. So in Python, or sorry, in Java and C++ sort of languages, we add flower brackets, guys, to show the indentation, or you can say to show which block is where. But in Python, to show the indentation, we use spaces, guys. These spaces, you can see these spaces are also, you can say, very important, guys. This tells Python that whatever code we have written inside it, that is these spaces, that comes under inside this part, and whatever I've written over here, that comes inside this part. Let me just show it to you. If I'm removing these spaces, guys, so you can see I'm getting an error. Can you see these red lines coming? So these spaces and indentation are also very important, guys. That makes your code clean, and that tells the Python the which block of code is under which part, and which block of code is under the next, or you can say other part, guys. So is indentation and everything, semicolon part is also clear? Yeah, that's colon. Someone said semicolon, so I misappropriate it, or I mispronounce it. That is colon. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for that. That is colon, not semicolon, guys. Okay, okay. Guys, if you are saying a asterisk equal to or a slash equal to something, that's just the shortcut, guys. It depends upon, you can say, whenever the coder are coding, there are, you can say, instead of writing a equal to a into 1 or a equal to a divided by 1. So if there is a shortcut, why would I go for a long method? So that's what the difference is. Okay. Okay, if you want to check how to identify where the error is coming, let me just show it to you. So you can see it's clearly mentioned at line number 56, we are getting an error. You can see, and it's your VS Code is also specifying that at line number 55, you can say after the line number of 55, you have made an indentation error. So you can you can clearly see it's mentioning line number 56, you are getting an error and it is pointing as well. And after that, your, you can say, interpreter is clearly saying that you have made an indentation error. It should be you can say Python is expecting a space over there, or you have done certain, you can say, syntax error, or you might be saying something else but you have written something else. But what Python says that you have made an intent, you can say, indentation error. So that's what you can say the error, how to identify the error is. Okay, what this guy name is, Sahid Al Alam. Okay, guys, please remember his name, that is Sahid Alam. Please remember this name. I'm going to ask one question from you, Sahid Alam. If you are going to verify this, that if you answer this properly, I'm going to share your you can say your link for the class. You are saying that you attended the day 4 but you missed that. If you are focused today, if you answer this properly, I'm going to share the attendance link, guys. For the guy who is asking, that is Sahid Alam. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you one very important question, guys, that is related to the interview, guys. I'm 100% sure if you are sitting into the Python or data science interview, guys, you are going to get this question. So please focus over here. I'm going to tell you one important question. So this is related to the conditional statement, guys, and you can say operator and your floating point values, guys. So please remember these concepts. The first concept is conditional statement, operators, and your floating points. Please remember all these topics. Please recall this. And now we are going to start. So let's just say I'm saying some sort of thing like this. That is 0 plus 23, 0 plus 23, and plus 0 plus 23 plus 0 plus 23. So 1 2 3, and let me just add it one more time and then I'm going to repeat it. Let's just say I've added this. This is exactly 10 times. Let's just count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then 10. So it's exactly 10 times. Let me just repeat it once again. Let me just add this. Let's just say, okay, I've commented it out. Let's just add it one more time. Okay, now I've written this part. Let's just say, okay, okay. So is this clear, guys? I've added this, you can say, your 30 times, guys. I've written this 30 times. Let me just bring this to the next line so that it's clear for you guys. Let's just bring it to the next line. Okay, is this part clear, guys? Is this clear? So I've written 0 plus 23 10 times, guys. And what I'm saying is, let me just add one more, you can say, this part. And I'm saying, is this double equal to, let me just open the calculator and say 0.23 multiply by your 30. So it's coming 6.9, guys. So I'll write 6.9 over here and I'll say print true, and I'll quickly have an else block over here, guys, and I'm going to say print false. Okay. So this is just a basic question, guys, and it is being asked around, you can say, in every Python interview, guys. Can anybody predict the output of this, guys? Can anybody predict the output of this? Okay, answer is false. Okay, answer is false. Answer is false. Some are saying true. Okay, some are saying else. Okay, some are saying true. Okay, true, false, true, false. So what would be the output of this? Okay, let me just show you the code again. Guys, this is the code. Okay, this, okay, some are saying true, true, okay, okay, true. Guys, please focus. I've written 0.20, you can 0.23. I've added that 30 times, and that is equal to 6.9. And I've printed true, and I've said else false over here. So what would be the output of this? Okay. Some are saying false. We have not assigned. Okay, we are not talking about assignment operator over here, guys. Okay, false. Let's just run this code and see what exactly is the output that we are getting. Okay, the output is false, guys. So this is a very important interview question, guys. Many, you can say, of the interview tricks you by this. The why we are, you can say, getting it as, you can say, false, guys. Let me just explain you. This is a very important interview question, and you can say most of the interview tricks you on this part. Let me just show you why exactly it is coming. So whenever we work with floating point values, guys, floating point values, please keep one thing in mind, that is floating point values are approximate representation of the value. So please memorize this, guys. Floating point values are the approximate representation of the value that they store. So what do I mean by this? You can say sentence or statement is, guys, let's just say if I'm saying b equal to 0.23, guys. So Python interpreter, what it does, it stores 0.23 as, you can say, 0000 dot 1 to, let's just say, 6, or 1 to 8, somewhat like this, guys. It stores it like this. It stores it, you can say, it adds certain, you can say, greater value, guys. Why it adds it, I'll tell you, guys, but it stores it like this. That is, it stores it approximately, not just equal to 0.23, guys. It stores it approximately, you can say, equal to 0.23, guys. And whenever we are adding it, let's just say this value is almost, you can say, negligible. You can say Python interpreter can ignore this, but whenever we are adding it, let's just say I'm saying 0.23 and dash 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 and 0.23, and like this I'm saying it 30 times, guys. This will add 30 times. So this value becomes, you can say, your a big value, and that adds certain, you can say, a value, and it can't be, you can say, ignored like that. Python interpreter cannot ignores that. So that's why, if you'll say, whenever I'm saying this, whenever I'm adding this part, I'm getting double equal to 6.9, guys. I'm adding, it's not, you can say, if we'll do the basics mathematics, that is, you can say, 0.23 added 30 times, it would give you 6.9. But since that value, since, you can say, Python is storing it as an approximately, at the end, that value, that small value what we have added at the last, that Python has added at the last, that becomes too large, and that affects the value, you can say, or you can say, your output. Let me just show it to you. If I'm copying this, And if I'm just printing this, let's just print this. Let me just show it to you. I'm just printing this. So, okay, we'll get an error. Let's just print this. So you can see 6.9000006 we are getting. So it's not 6.9 guys. It is not equal to 6.9. So you can see Python is adding a certain values at the end. So that's why this is not equal to. So I hope that what I've informed that regarding the, you can say why we are getting it, you can say false. Is this part clear? Is this part clear guys? Guys, please talk about Python, not C++ Java. We are not into the bootcamp of C++ Java. So please don't go to C++ and Java. They are completely different language. They have their own, you can say, uses and their own advantages and disadvantages. But I just give some examples because those who are coming from the Java or C++ background, it doesn't, you can say, they get, can say they are not confused with Python. That's why I'm just giving the examples over there. Okay, guys, why if we'll write 6.000, let's just say I'm saying 000 like this over here. Let's just say I'm adding few zeros. Then let's just check what we are getting. Let's just run this piece of code. Let me just show it to you. So you can see still we are getting it false because we are not aware of how many zeros or what exactly would be the last value, guys. We know that because I have printed it and we are getting it, so that's why we can just simply copy this value and we can paste it over here. So if we'll paste that value, we are going to obviously get true. But since we have not pasted it, so we won't be aware of what exactly would be the output is. So that's why those who are saying that if you'll add 0000 sort of a thing, we'll get a proper answer. So that is not true. So now let's just go ahead and let's just let me just tell you why exactly this is happening. So tell me the answer of 7 divided by 3, guys. What would be the answer for 7 divided by 3, guys? Guys, please wait. We are discussing a very important thing. This is very important regarding the interview. Those who want to leave the session, they can completely go. Time is 9:12. I'll still carry on the boot camp. I'm not going to end it since we are going to, since we are discussing the very important session and or you can say very important topic. Those who are just here for, you can say, certificates for attendance, they can leave the session. They can go. Okay, 2.33333 guys. Okay, that's really great, guys. 2.3333333. What would be the output of 0.8 multiplied by 0.8, guys? Tell me what would be the output of 0.8 multiplied by 0.8, guys? What would be the output of 0.8 multiplied by 0.8? Okay, someone said 0.64, guys. Okay. Okay, now let me just tell you how exactly you can say your computer or Python works, guys. So what we have learned over here, this is your, you can say, normal mathematics or what we have been taught into, you can say, your classes, or you can say while we were into the basics of, you can say, mathematics. This is absolutely right what we have been taught into our, you can say, classes, guys. But computer takes it, let's just say if there is one decimal value, let's just say I'm saying 0.8 and 0.6, the answer for this is 0.64. But what computer says that if you are storing the value that is of one decimal place, and if you are also multiplying it by the value of one decimal point, your answer should also be in 0.6, that is in one decimal point, guys. It says that how this second value, that is this part, how this can come. It will say that okay, if your input is in one decimal points, the output should also be in one decimal point. It shouldn't be in two decimal point, guys. That's what exactly it says. It says I'll take it not 0.64, I'll take it at 0.6 as well. I'll not take like this. I'll say that okay, I'm going to take it 0.6, guys. But how the computer calculates it, guys. But this is not a right answer. This is not a right answer, guys, what we expect or what we have been taught, because this is how the computer works, guys. But if we'll present this to someone, you can say, into the world, or if we'll do for our mathematical operations or calculations, a computer is going to give the output in this format, that would be considered as wrong, guys. This won't be true. So we want this, guys, output as this would be considered as correct, this would be considered as, you can say, wrong. But unfortunately, computer works it like this, guys. It says, okay, if you are passing one decimal point values, I would be expecting the output also in one decimal point. So to give the output as expected, Python stores the value into, you can say, your, like this, that is 0.2320000 dot 1, you can say 43, or some value like this, one, like this. So this adds what? This adds precision to the, you can say, your answer, guys. It adds precision. What do I mean by precision? That means it brings your answer to an appropriate, you can say, what you were expecting. So it will not bring, you can say, a clear sort of answer, but since Python stores it like this, that is 0000, that means it can add multiple, you can say, decimal. It can give you the answer to the multiple decimal values, guys. So that's why Python stores it, and it adds precision. That means it brings the answer close to what the answer that you were expecting, or what would be the actual answer, guys. So this is what exactly is the, you can say, the output, or you can say your what exactly is, you can say, the answer for this, guys. So is the precision part clear? Is what I've explained inside the precision part clear, guys? Is precision part clear? What I've explained regarding the precision is clear? Okay. Now let's just start with one last part, guys. This is going to be the last, and this is what exactly we are going to end over here, guys. Let's just remove this. Sorry. Let's just remove this. And let me just say it like this. That is 0.23 multiply by 30. So what would be the output of this code, guys? Let me just show it to you. So this is what exactly the code I've written, guys. I've not changed anything. There is exactly same, but instead of doing the addition one by one, I've said that multiplied by 30, guys. What would be the output of this? Let me just remove this additional 0. We don't require this. What would be the output of this, guys? Okay, is there anybody who is saying false, guys? Okay, some are saying false, some are saying true. Okay, false, true, false, true. Is there anyone who is saying, you can say, true or false? Those more majorly of them are saying true. Okay, 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 that's really great. I hope that everybody knows this. So let me just run this code, and we got true, guys. So that's why we are getting true. Let me just tell you that as well. I hope that if you know, then that is absolutely fine, guys. If you are aware of this, then that's really great. But if you are not aware, I'll write it down for you, guys. So let me just tell you. So what we were doing for previous part is, we were saying like this, that is 0.23 and plus 0.23, like this. We were doing it 30 times, guys. So how Python was taking it? Python was taking it, let's just say, first it was doing the addition for this part. It was saying, okay, I'll take it as 0.46, and what the precision value that was being added, let's just say 143, like this. And let's just say it is saying, you can say 6, 8 and 1. So let's just say point 186. So it was adding that value as well. And after this, it was adding this value to this part. Although we were adding the same value, but Python was not aware of this. What Python was saying is that, what I'll do is, I'll quickly I'll first focus on the first two values. I'll add everything that is the original answer plus the precision that we have taken, and then I'm going to look into the third value, and once the third value is being added, then I'm going to look into the fourth value. But since we have written this code, we were aware of that we are going to add the same, you can say, value again and again, again and again. But Python was not aware of. Python doesn't know that the value that you are passing is the same value. What he is doing is the same value. You can say computer is just, you can say, what you say, he'll do that. He'll not ask you, he'll not question you why you are doing this. He'll say, you are saying that, okay, just add this 30 times, it is going to add it and give you the output. He's not going to question you why you are doing this, for what purpose you are doing it, what is the reason behind that. He's not going to ask you like that. Whatever you'll say, he'll just do that thing. Now, once we say that 0.23 multiply by 30, so over here, you can say Python gets to know that the value that we are going to add, or whatever, you can say, since the output would be same for both the cases, but since we are, you can say, Python knows that the value that we are going to add is same always, you can say, all the times. So what it does is, it, whenever we add this part, that is 1 2 3, let's just say, and whenever we say 0.23 dash 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 1 2 3, so after this, it says, okay, 0.46. But since now Python is aware of, so it will not add this part. It will keep it like this. It will keep the precision or the value that is same. It is not going to modify it. It will refresh this part. It will keep the precision is at same, because now Python is aware of what exactly the value that I'm going to add is going to be same again and again. So that's why it will keep the precision as same, and it will go on, and at the end this value would be very less. So that's why Python interpreter will simply ignore it, and our value would be 6.9, guys. So that's how this work. I hope that those who were not aware of this part, they are now aware of it. And that's all about today's class, guys. That's all, guys. This is a very important question into the interview. That's why I'm just conducting it. It's for your benefit only, so please focus. Okay, okay, that's really great, guys. Okay, that's clear, guys. Is everything clear? Okay, okay. Those who are saying that, please end it. I know that you might not be aware of it, or you might not be focusing. You are just here for the attendance and certificate, guys. I hope that, you can say, those who are here for, you can say, genuinely for attending this session, they must have got something from this. Okay, okay. Guys, I'm going to repeat in tomorrow's session. Since it's too late, so I'm not going to repeat it now. Let me just put the attendance link now, and you guys can start leaving. Since it's already 9:23, so I'm not going to extend this session more. I'm simply going to paste the attendance link so that you guys can mark your attendance and leave. Okay. Guys, we are going to discuss the loops into the tomorrow session. Since it's too late, so I'm not going to, you can say, start today. We were going to discuss the loops today. It was as expected, or as we have talked about the loops, that we are going to discuss it today. Since we have discussed few important things today, so that's why it was not possible, but we are going to cover it into the tomorrow session. Okay, you can use control, and you can see there is one slash part, you can say, left of your, you can say, shift button. So you can use that. You can just select the line, and you can say control and then slash part. There is, you can say, question mark symbol also, you can say, over on that button. So you can just press that button, and your, you can say, multiple lines would be commented in one go. Bhavya Singh, what your doubt is, please put it clearly. Yeah, we can use only if it's not necessary that you are going to you have to use else with if. It's you can use only if part. If you are going to say if, that means when that block is true, then only it is Python is going to enter inside it earlier, otherwise it is just going to simply ignore that part. Yeah, over whatever your name is. Yeah, control plus that button, you can just press that and your you can say code would be commented in one go. Yes, Usha, Votla, whatever your name is, if you want to use only if inside if, then also you can use it. But your code, or you can say your interpreter, will only enter inside that part only if your condition is true. Hamza, whatever your name is, you are not going to get you can say internship after this, because you are not that much experience. You need to have a lot of experience, guys. Let me just show it to you. So there are a lot of courses. Let me just go to our website, that is devtown.in. Guys, this is what exactly our website is, and I hope that you must be aware about these industrial training programs and self-paced program. So you can see there are a lot of programs regarding the data science, data structures, and you can say your other courses as well. We have two courses, that is industrial training programs, that is data science and full stack, that is currently going on. These two are the 3 months you can say course. In data science, you'll get 3 months of course live sessions with 30 projects, guys. 30 industrial training projects, guys. You can see next batch is going to just start in one day, guys. That is tomorrow, guys. Next batch is going to start from tomorrow. You are going to have an EMI as option as well. You have other discounts option as well. You can just look into it. The next batch is going to just start in one day, guys. So you don't need to have any you can say prerequisites for this course. You can just simply watch it and you can just go on with this, and you can just download the syllabus. And this is what exactly is the price is. The price, actual price is 20,000, guys, but you are getting a 50% discount right now, that is of 10,000, guys. You can purchase this course, guys, or industrial training part. If you want to get an internship, you can just purchase this course. Okay, let me just show it to you. So you need to just click on this part. That is enroll now, and whichever batch you want to select, just click on this part. And after this, you have to carry on with you can say your email and other you can say personal details. And after that, once you have made the payment, my backend team would be contacting you on your you can say details that you have provided. Guys, I've already informed about the projects that regarding the you can say your bootcamp project. You'll get a call from a backend team, and backend team is going to tell you what exactly you have to do regarding the projects, guys. It would be basics project, and you will get you can say some time as well to do this project. So don't worry about it, and it would be related to what I've explained, nothing new. Okay. Okay, let me just tell you the statement, guys. Okay, some are asking for the statement. So the statement is your floating point values are approximate representation of the value they store. Let me just write it. Okay, Sahid Alam, you just ask, just tell me what is the difference between tuples and list. Just write it down into the chat box. What is the difference between the tuple and list? If you have attended yesterday's session, just tell me the proper difference between the tuple and list, and answer me the question. Nobody will answer this. Those who have attended yesterday's session, nobody will going to be answered this. Only Sahid Alam. This is the question to the Sahid Alam. What would be the answer of this? That is, let's just say a equal to 1 and type of a. Sahid, if you have attended yesterday's session, please answer to this question. I pasted the question into the chat box. Sahid, if you have attended yesterday's session, please answer this question. Okay, I think Sahid Alam left the meet. Guys, I know that you are doing. I've already pasted. Okay, let me just paste it once again for Sahid Alam. Okay, I've pasted. Okay, that question was only to the Sahid Alam. Okay, Sahid, I've pasted the question again and again for you. Now I'm not going to paste and waste the time for others. Just go above and check it. Guys, please don't answer the question into the chat box. That was just for Sahid. Or sorry, Sahil or whatever his name is. I know that you guys know the answer. Please don't do it. Guys, please, if you have missed the yesterday's session, there is no way to get the attendance link. So don't ask that question again and again. I know that you have missed the session. That's why you are not aware of it. I'm not going to share the attendance link now, guys. Sahid, already many of the students have answered. You are late, Sahil. Sahil, you were not aware of the question. I know that you are just bluffing that you have attended the yesterday's session. Don't do these kinds of things, guys. Sahid, I know his name was Sahid. Sorry, Sahil, not Sahil, Sahid. Okay, okay, that's really great, guys. That's awesome. I hope that many of the students must have learned something from this. That's really awesome. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye. And now it's 9:30, so I'm going to leave this session. It's too late. So good night, guys. Please take care and stay safe. And please be present tomorrow at 8:15 a.m. again to attend the boot camp, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's really great, guys. That's really nice. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.